Imagine a world glowing with electricity, where power flows through the air, communication happens across continents in an instant, and machines obey without wires. Now imagine someone dreamed this world into existence more than 100 years ago. One man, one mind, Nikola Tesla, the genius who invented the 21st century, but died poor, alone, and largely forgotten. In this video, we unravel the incredible, almost unbelievable story of Nikola Tesla. We dive deep, not into the myth, but the truth. What did he really invent? What did he contribute to our world? And why was he erased from history books for so long? Nikola Tesla was born on July 10, 1856, during a lightning storm, a strange coincidence for a man obsessed with electricity. He was born in Smiljan, in the Austrian Empire, modern-day Croatia, into a Serbian family. His father was a priest and writer, but it was his mother, Georgina Duca Tesla, who inspired him. Despite having no formal education, she built household devices from scratch. Her creativity lit the spark in Nikola's mind. Young Tesla displayed extraordinary abilities. He could memorize entire books, solve complex equations in his head, and visualize machines in perfect detail, rotating them mentally like 3D models. At times, he was thought to be mad, but in truth, he was decades ahead of his time. In 1884, Tesla arrived in the United States with just 4 cents in his pocket and a head full of ideas. He met Thomas Edison, who was already famous for inventing the electric light bulb. Tesla proposed a more efficient system of electrical transmission, alternating current, AC. Edison rejected it. He was deeply invested in direct current, DC, and saw Tesla as a threat. Thus began the War of the Currents. Edison tried to discredit AC by staging brutal public demonstrations, electrocuting animals to make it look dangerous. Meanwhile, Tesla, with backing from industrialist George Westinghouse, built a system that could power entire cities. Victory. Tesla and Westinghouse won the contract to light up the 1893 Chicago World's Fair, proving the safety and power of AC to the world. Today, almost every building on Earth uses Tesla's AC system. Let's take a deep look at what Tesla actually invented. Not myths, but documented, groundbreaking technologies. Alternating current, AC, the power grid backbone. AC allows electricity to travel long distances with minimal loss. Without Tesla's AC system, rural electrification would have been impossible. He created transformers, induction motors, and generators, building the very foundation of the modern power grid. 2. The induction motor, one of Tesla's most important creations. It runs on electromagnetic induction, a principle still used today in electric vehicles, household appliances, and industrial machinery. Fun fact, your refrigerator and washing machine likely use a form of Tesla's motor. 3. Tesla coil, high voltage, wireless energy. The Tesla coil was designed to produce high voltage, low current, high-frequency, alternating current electricity. Tesla used it to explore wireless power, radio transmission, and even wireless lighting. He famously lit lamps in his lab, without wires, by transmitting power through the air. Tesla believed wireless energy could power the entire planet, for free.
Tesla built a massive structure in Shoreham, New York, called the Wardenclyffe Tower. His goal? Free wireless power across the globe. Using the Earth itself as a conductor, he believed he could send electricity and data around the world, wirelessly. Investors like J.P. Morgan pulled funding when they realized they couldn't profit from it. Why? Because you can't meter wireless energy. The tower was dismantled. Tesla's dream was buried, but not forgotten.
In 1901, Guglielmo Marconi sent the first transatlantic radio message. He won a Nobel Prize. But here's the twist. Marconi used 17 of Tesla's patents to achieve it. Tesla had already demonstrated radio communication years earlier. In 1943, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled Tesla as the true inventor of radio, but he was already dead.
In 1898,
Tesla demonstrated a radio-controlled boat in Madison Square Garden. The crowd thought it was a trick. Some even believed he was using telepathy. But Tesla had built one of the first robots in history, a machine that followed commands wirelessly. Today, drones, robots, and even smart homes are based on Tesla's original remote control principles.
Neon and fluorescent lighting. Tesla developed early neon and fluorescent light systems and even designed glowing art with them. He dreamed of using light as communication, another idea that lives on in fiber optics today. X-ray imaging. Before Wilhelm Röntgen became famous for discovering X-rays, Tesla had already experimented with them. He warned about radiation exposure, understanding the risks decades before protective measures were common. The oscillator. The earthquake machine? Tesla once built a steam-powered oscillator to experiment with mechanical resonance. It allegedly shook his lab and nearby buildings in New York, causing panic. He destroyed it himself before it caused real harm. Was this a myth? Partially, but the principles were sound. Tesla had once again tapped into unknown forces.
Tesla wasn't just an inventor. He was a visionary, a futurist who foresaw wireless communication long before cell phones, artificial intelligence. He predicted thinking machines, wireless power grids, global information networks, what we now call the Internet, clean energy and renewable power, interplanetary communication. He believed signals from Mars were possible. In a world that now depends on his dreams, how did he end up forgotten? Tesla was a poor businessman. He cared little about money. He gave away patents, trusted people who betrayed him. In his final years, he lived in New York hotels, feeding pigeons, talking to himself, and working on secret inventions. In 1943, he died alone in room 3327 of the New Yorker Hotel. No funeral, no public recognition, just a brilliant mind lost to time, until now. Each time your phone connects wirelessly, each time your house lights up with electricity, each time machines obey your command with the push of a button, you are living in Tesla's dream. He gave us the future long before we were ready for it. Nikola Tesla, the man who lit the world and was consumed by its shadows.